Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're connecting from. Please confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Please confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Also confirm you can see my screen. You all are welcome to today's live market analysis. How has been trading? How was trading yesterday? How has it been this week? Today is Thursday, the 27th of August. How has been trading? If you have any question or any pair you want me to analyze, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any question or pair you want me to analyze, let me know in the comment section. Please confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, so let's start by looking at the calendar for today. Today's market. Okay, so there are no major news for today, so let's focus on technicals. Okay. So no major news. So let's go straight to the chart. So we'll start by looking at DXY. So let's start with the daily time frame. So yesterday candle strongly bullish. That's an indication that the buyers are in control. It closed bullish, and today, as you can see, the buyers are still in control since the market opened. Dollar has been bullish since the market opened today. Okay, so that is for the daily. Now, after the close of yesterday candle, let's see the pattern we had on 4 hour. Let's see 4 hour. Okay, that's what we had on 4 hour time frame. So we have this value gap here. Within the gap, we have this. Would it be that they want to fill these gaps? We also have this gap. Okay. We also have this gap. See this gap, this gap. So possible areas of dollar index could, possible areas dollar index or possible levels that dollar index could hit. So right now the buyers are still in control. They are still in control. On 1 hour time frame. Okay. It's a resistance on 1 hour time frame. As you can see here, price just hits this resistance. And I believe we have stop losses residing at these lows. I think this is the low for today's market so far. This is the low for today's market. so far. Now this was low of yesterday. Okay, so there is possibility for price to, okay, it's low of today, sorry, yeah. So it's yesterday, yeah, low. So there is a possibility for them to stop losses residing at this low. Sell the dollar at the moment, the dollar today. Okay, I'm buying the dollar today, though the buyers are not interested in buying the dollar. So I have to be patient on a 4-hour time frame or 1 hour. That is clear. I hope that is my take for the dollar. So looks bullish on a 4-hour on a daily. I'm waiting for a sell opportunity. Okay, so I need to patiently wait for that to happen before taking a trade on. I hope that is clear. I hope that is. Let's look at yen. Okay, yen basket, like I said yesterday, I said if the dish I would like to buy. Okay, I also said if it 4-hour candle closes above this resistance, but as you can see, I don't think a 4-hour candle close resistance. You can see the market is still struggling to break out from that resistance area. See, so it's obvious that the market is in a range right now. The market is ranging out. I would love to see a breakout from the resistance before going bullish. Okay, so right now I'm not interested in buying or selling the yen. It's either price breaks out from the support or price breaks out from the resistance. This is my support area. This is my support zone. Price should break out from this zone from the yen or break from this resistance. If that does not happen, I'm not interested in trading the yen. I'm not interested in trading the yen. Good morning, Navy boy. I'm not interested in trading the yen. Okay. And yen is ranging at the moment. There has to be a breakout from resistance or from the supports before I'll decide on what to do. Okay, so that is clear. So let's go to the charts. Let's go to the charts. I'm gonna be empty for that. So let's start with the daily time frame. Let's start with GBP or Euro USD. Let's time frame. Okay, so as you can see, like I said, the dollar is still bullish, and as you can see here, Euro USD is also bearish because dollar is bullish at the moment. So I pointed this relative equal high. I said I would love to see price sweep this high, this relative equal high before going bearish on Euro USD. That has not been achieved. Okay, so I'm not interested in selling Euro USD. I'm not interested in selling Euro USD for now. Okay, so that's it on a daily time frame. Yesterday candle closed bearish. It closed below a support. That tells you supply is higher than demand. We have more supply than demand. I'm coming. Okay, more supply than demand, and when there is more supply than demand, you expect price to drop, and that is what is played out. Most likely today, price might drop to this gap to fill this gap, but I'm not interested in selling. Okay, so if I would buy, it's either I look for my buy pattern after price hits this level, okay, for me to buy. Okay, right now the sellers are still in control. There are no signals for buy right now. There are no signals for buy. I hope that is clear. So I'm not interested in selling. If you want to sell to this, let's calculate the risk reward. Sell from this point. My stop loss will be at this point. This is 67 pips. My target to be, so it's not even up to 1-to-1 risk reward. So that's not a good trade for me. That's not a good trade for me. Okay. All right. So that's my take on Euro USD. Let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD. Daily. Yesterday, GBP USD closed strongly bearish. It closed strongly bearish. Check the down. The down is there. Water there. Okay. So that's my take on GBP USD strongly bearish yesterday, and today since the market opened, it's been bearish. It's been bearish. So I wouldn't want to sell from the current market price. I would love to see a strong reversal. Okay, that means I'll be looking for opportunity to buy. I'll be looking for opportunity to buy. Okay. So right now, what can I see on the 4-hour time frame? I think, let's see if this gap has been filled. Okay, it has not filled that gap. That would have been a good area to buy. Okay, this gap. Okay, this would have been a good area, but this gap has not been filled completely. But as you can see, the pattern forming on 4-hour looks like a bullish reversal pattern. This candle might close as block. Take it back. I'm coming. Take it back. Go and bring the one that is not blocked. Take it back. Bring the one that is not blocked. Okay, so that's it. Then H1 also, this current H1 might close as an hammer. Okay, might close as an hammer. So if 4-hour closes as an hammer and we are able to identify a bullish reversal pattern also on 1 hour, the risk is worth taking. You can take the risk. You can take the risk. Now, I would love to see price pull back to a premium area. If I would apply my Fibonacci, I will apply it from this swing high to this swing low. That is if this 4-hour candle closes bullish. Okay. If the 4-hour, the current 4-hour candle closes bullish or closes as an hammer, I would apply my Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low and patiently wait, okay, for this to close, then buy to a premium area. This gap here, that will be my target. So let's assume this candle have closed. I decide to buy from this point. My stop loss, I will set it, let's say few pips. I'm having a class. I'm coming. Few pips below this, let's say 20 pips, and I will target here. That's about 50 pips. So the risk reward is above 1 to 2. Okay. So the risk is worth taking. So that's my take on GBP USD. And let's look at gold. Gold daily. Okay, gold is still very bearish. Yesterday it was strongly bearish. I bought gold yesterday and I took a loss on gold yesterday. Some people opened, they bought gold but didn't use stop loss, and most of them right now they are in serious drawdown. That's why I always emphasize on the importance of using stop loss. If you don't use stop loss, you will be more confused. You will be very confused. Set that stop loss, take that loss, wait for the next opportunity. But most of you will not listen, and when it happens, you keep calling me, asking the reason why the market didn't go in your direction. The market does what pleases itself. You don't have control over that. Know that, please. You don't have control. Apply. It's the risk you apply on rates. Please, sorry. Close it. Sorry for that, please. Losses are inevitable. Know that losses are inevitable. If the market is not going in your direction, exit. That was what I did yesterday. And after closing the trade, after the trade hit my stop loss, I was at peace. Okay, I was at peace. So don't fight the market. If you ask me what happened yesterday, I don't have an explanation for what happened. Market does what it wants to do. I don't have control over that. Okay. So yesterday it sold. Now, if you look at the previous day candle, what candlestick pattern is this? It's a bearish reversal pattern. This is a spinning candle, a bullish spinning candle. And after the close of that candle, H4, you can see, the previous day, you can see what we had there on 4-hour time frame. We had an engulfing candle. You can see we had an engulfing candle. So what happened yesterday shouldn't be a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise. It sold. It shouldn't be a surprise. Take your stop loss and leave. Well, I was expecting it to buy, but like I told you yesterday, I said I would love to see it sell to a certain level before I would buy. And when it got to that level, I bought, and it still went against me. GDP was released yesterday. PC index was released yesterday, and the news came out. I wouldn't say positive because the forecast and the actual is the same thing. So I expected the dollar to lose value after the news, but it sold. It sold. Dollar gained value. I was expecting it to lose value, but that didn't play out. That didn't play out. Okay. So always use stop loss. Always use stop loss. So today I'm still looking for buy opportunity on gold. I caught this buy at the early hours of today. I caught this buy and I made at least the risk reward there was 1 to 2. It's my profit target. It's my profit target, and I'm still looking for opportunity to buy again. But as you can see, the sellers are still in control at the moment. Probably they want to take this low. I would love to see that happen before I take a buy. Happen before I take a buy. So let me. So on gold, you can see it's showing bearish here, showing that price is gold is bearish, right? That's because yesterday candle closed strongly bearish, but I don't want to sell from this point. I'm looking for a reversal. Okay, I'm looking for a reversal. Now, what is the daily average range value? This is 1,016 pips, and the average range half value is 508 pips. And if you look at the sales today, the sell so far today, it has done over the high to the low. It has done so. This is good time for me to be looking for my buy opportunity. You can see if we take it from this high, remember it's bearish and it has sold massively today. It has done over 508 to this point. It has done over, this is 502. You see, it has done 502 pips. So if I want to take any risk, it will be at this point. At this point, this is when I'm going to take my buy. It has already sold from this point to this point, which is close to the ATR value for the day. So it's either going to hit ATR value or the daily ATR. So if I take the risk from this point, it means I'll be taking a risk of almost 500 pips because my daily ATR value. Okay. So if this does not work out, wait for the daily ATR value to be achieved. If that is achieved, I will take another buy. Okay, I will take another buy. So you can see now that it's showing that the buyers are showing up in the market. You can see here we had the next candle close as spinning. Maybe this one will close as an hammer. You can see. So once this closes, if the current 1 hour candle closes as an hammer, I would risk buying because it has already hit the average trade value for the day. And like I said, we still have a low. Okay, take liquidity residing at the low of yesterday. Those are the levels I'm looking at buying. You can see this low here. The most people would have executed buy after the formation of this spiny candle. And where would they have their stop loss? Their stop losses at this low. So they might still want to come and sweep the liquidity residing at this low. And below this low, we have this fair value gap here. We have this fair value gap. So these are possible areas. I don't know which of the levels would, I don't know which of these levels price would just pull back from. Okay. So it's my candlestick pattern that will tell me it's time to buy. It's the candlestick pattern. It's the candlestick pattern, nothing else. It has to be a bullish reversal pattern for me to buy. If there's no bullish reversal pattern on the chart, I would not buy. I would not buy. Okay, even if price drops to this level, sweeps liquidity, if there's no bullish reversal pattern, I will not buy. If it gets to this level, no bullish reversal pattern, I will not buy. If it gets to this level, no bullish reversal pattern at that level, I will not buy. I will not buy. Okay, so that's it. Any question? Any question? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Let me know in the comment section. Is there any question? Any other pair you want me to analyze? Let me know in the comment section. Just follow your trading rules. If the market not going in your direction, no problem. Losses are inevitable. Don't use stop losses. They don't want to use stop losses because they assume they can't lose in the misconception. You would lose. It's inevitable. Losses. Any to analyze? Navy boss is Damilola. Any question? Let me know. Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Mrs. Damilola, Joseph, any question? Please give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done that. Give the video a thumbs up. And if it's your first time joining the live stream, subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. Okay. So let's look at Mr. Emmanuel is requesting that we analyze AJ. Let me see AJ. Do I new charts? Nice. AJ, if I'm going to take any trade on AJ, it will be a sell. I cannot buy from this point. I can't. It's simple. Buy 8,000 pips from where it is right now. It has to be a sell. It has to be a sell. This is where you should have bought. If you didn't buy from this point, why do you want to buy from this point? Why do you want to buy from this point when prices are the premium? So it doesn't make sense buying AJ from here. You should be looking for sell opportunity. Before you buy AJ, there has to be a strong reversal. There has to be a strong reversal before you buy. You can see we have this broken resistance, don't support. These are the areas if you want to buy, join the bullish trend. This is where this support area or resistance area don't support reversal pattern to form if you buy. Apply your Fibonacci. Let's say this candle has closed, becomes your swing high, and this becomes your swing low, swing high. Wait for price to pull back to a discount before. Wait for price to pull back to a discount before you buy. You cannot buy from my take on AJ. That's my take on AJ. Don't look for sells. Sorry, don't look for buys. If you want to buy, because if you look at the pattern here, it looks like it's in a bullish structure. It's like it's in a bullish structure. But if you want to buy, you want to join the trend, then you should wait for price to pull back to discount. You can see the trend line is indicating that it is bullish. So if you want to buy, wait for price to pull back to a discount. At least let price come high before you join the bullish trend. And like I said earlier, when we analyzed on yen, I said my bias for yen is bullish, is bullish. So is bullish. So you should be looking for sell opportunity on. So you can see even the previous power closes bearish. It's bearish. Previous power candle. So if I'm AJ today to be a sell, the risk is you can sell, set your stop loss, let's say few pips this high, maybe 10, 15 pips above this high. Then multiply your risk by 2 to get your reward. Let's say you take it your stop loss, let's say 20 pips, set it at 20 pips, 40 pips as your take profit minimum, 40 pips. That's my take on AJ. If I'm going to take any trade on AJ now, it will be a sell. It will be a sell. Yes. Any question? Is there any other question? Is there another pair you want me to analyze? Any question? It appears there are no questions. So I think that will be all for today's session. I want to appreciate every one of you on this live stream. Sister Milola, Mr. Tonda, Mr. Joseph, Favor. I appreciate every one of you. I believe you're getting value from this live streams. My greatest desire is to see you all prosper in your trading business. It's the reason I do what I do. I want to see you succeed, but you need to apply the right principles to excel. You need to apply the right principles to excel in this business. You need to have trading rules. You need to have a strategy. You need to have a trading plan that you stick to. These things in place for you to succeed in trading. Trading is a business, and you cannot be running a business without a plan. You cannot be running a business without studying. Most of you are just trading the markets. You don't study. Some of you, you've been trading for 4 or 5 years. You've never read a book on Forex trading. You've never watched a podcast on Forex trading. You've never done back testing for 1 hour, and you think you will succeed in trading. Forex trading is not child's play. No child's play. You have to study, back test, and back test. It's very important. It's, I appreciate you all, and I wish you all a profitable trading. Bye for now.